how you all doing? Good to have you with us. This is us. 104 nights, 104 Friday nights in a row. 2 years. This time 2 years ago, the 17th of April, 2020. That was our first effort at this at all. So it was. So we've done 104 nights plus another couple of wee silly bits and pieces here and there, but it's been so good to have all of you with us, and the amount of people that we now know that we have never ever met is absolutely phenomenal. It's absolutely so good to have you all. It really is. The support you have given us throughout the time has been nothing short of amazing. It really has. So, right, and to do all, and after all that there, everything has frozen here. After how long, for goodness sake? So, but bear with me a wee minute or two, and I will have it back together. So everybody ready for Easter? Of course these are. We're nearly there. Hopefully we're nearly there. It all had to go wrong, didn't it? Just like when you thought you were able to do the blooming thing, for goodness sake. So, right, I will sort it out as we go along. But we'll do some music to keep us going. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me, when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stop by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking like I feel. Can't you see the tears I real I'm crying? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. I'll let our love survive, and I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. Oh, never lie to you. Oh, we're caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. gets us started off. Even though my computer froze and messed up and I didn't have any comments in front of me. Oh, for goodness sake. I've got the comments now, so I have. So I shall start where I usually start. So first in tonight, Jane Jackson. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? If you see me looking away off the camera, it's because everything is moved to somewhere that it shouldn't be. So it is. So, Jane Jackson, hi. First in, Jane. Brilliant to have you with us. Caroline McAllister. Hi, Caroline. Gloria, how are you doing? Gloria, how are you? Jane Penny. Hi, Jane. There's our Kevin. Kevin in from New Zealand. How are you doing? Des and Sharon family. Happy Easter. Can I request an Irish ballad from my great-great-grandfather who came from Ireland? There you go. It's 7 a.m. with you. Yes, we can manage to do something like that as soon as Sharon appears, hopefully. Mimi, thank you very much. Congratulations on your 104th. That makes me sound really old, doesn't it? Marlene Montgomery. Hi, Marlene. How are you doing? Frederic over in Paris. Hi, Frederic. How are you doing? Roberta Hill, signing in from a sunny Spain. Goodness sake. Goodness sake. Vanda Ignew. Hi, Vanda. Hi, all. Thanks to you both for 104 nights of keeping us entertained. You're more than welcome. Everybody is more than welcome. Absolutely. Sharon Russell. Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? How are you? Miriam Tom Montgomery. Happy Easter to everyone. 2 years have gone so fast. We have snow today over in Canada, and I went straight on up the screen and I lost you. We have snow today, and again, settling back in to enjoy a great show. Happy days. And it's your afternoon, and I don't know if it's windy and stuff, but sitting out, you'll hardly be sitting out in the veranda today looking with the snow, so you're not, but nevertheless. Maggie Britton. Hi, Maggie. And everybody listening this evening. That's a great welcome from Lisburn for you all, so it is. Kim Myers. Hello from beautiful Frederick in Maryland. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us, Kim. Absolutely. Gloria's trying to make us all jealous here. Gloria says she's sitting in a very sunny Salou. Happy days, happy days, Gloria. That's absolutely brilliant. So it is. I'm just trying to move something here, but it's not going to happen. So as I could see more comments, but nevertheless. So. When it's it's your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play jippy-jippy-tay, jippy-jippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Stars make you drool like a pasta faloo, that's amore. When you walk in the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play jippy-jippy-tay, jippy-jippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool like a pasta faloo, that's amore. When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk dream, but you know you're not dreaming, Signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. There you go. I'm sorry, I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing. That's why that was all messed up and all sorts of stuff, because I'm just not happy with the way everything is sitting here. So, Jeanette Norrell, hi Jeanette, how are you doing? Sandy McErleen, how are you doing? Good evening. Are you driving or are you off for Easter, Sandy? I'm not, I'd say. Hopefully you're already home, my friend. Hopefully you're already home. So, right to see, Judy Lawrence, good evening, the Shades family. How are you doing? Linda Wright, evening all from International Airport, Antrim. Unfortunately, not heading off anywhere, just picking up the son and the children. There you go, there you go. You can't have everything, so you can't see. You led us down. You led us down a garden path there, so you did, Linda, thinking to yourself, right? This is us. We're off. No. But nevertheless, it's always great to have him back home again. But it is, so it is. So I am really. This is annoying me so much. Please bear with me 2 seconds till I see if I can cure this thing, which is most annoying. Now I can see. Happy days. See, that was all I needed. No, it didn't. No, something. It jumped back down again to where I had it. That then. Right. Yes, I'm back again. And I think, I'm really sorry, but the way it is, it wasn't working for me at all, and I couldn't see anything. So sorry. Right. Hopefully, I have it all back together now. So, right. Says you behave yourself and do something. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand. In the wink of an eye, my soul is turning. In your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You got reason of plenty for going. This I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Here we go. As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, every song in my breast dies a-born. Without you, are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not was left behind. I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Here we go. Now we're going. Now we've got it hopefully under control at last. There you go. So, right. Now we've got, hopefully now, can I wind back 17 minutes and start again, can I? Sandy very late, actually home for one day, Sandy, for goodness sake. So are you heading out again in the morning and that's you away over Easter, for goodness sake. So Brian Montgomery, hi Brian, how are you doing? There's our Sophie, how are you, Sarah Sophie's Brian, how are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us, absolutely. Absolutely. How is things in Norway? Hopefully everything is good with you. Hopefully everything is good. Wee Eagles song. It wasn't really sad the way they said goodbye. Or maybe it just hurt so much she couldn't cry. He packed his bags, walked out the door, and drove away. And she became the girl from yesterday. He took a plane across the sea to some foreign land. She stayed at home and tried so hard to understand how someone who had been so close could be so far away. She became the girl from yesterday. She doesn't know what's right. She doesn't know what's wrong. She only knows the pain that comes for waiting for so long. And she doesn't count the teardrops that she cried while he's away, because she knows deep in her heart that he'll be back someday. Lights on in the window, she's waiting by the phone and talking to a memory that's never coming home. She dreams of his returning and the things that he might say, but she'll always be the girl from yesterday. Yes, she'll always be the girl from yesterday. There we go. So, Tony Campbell, good man. How are you doing? Put them up, them 2 deck chairs into the water in Stranraer. You couldn't wait any longer on me, for goodness. I was running around Stranraer looking for you, and I was in every pub. Couldn't find you. Not anywhere could I find you. But nevertheless. So, great to have you with us, absolutely. Brian Montgomery, congratulations on your 2 years of entertaining everybody. Thank you very, very much indeed. So, Sarah, almost back to normal. Brilliant, brilliant. Hopefully so. We're the same, almost back. You're still that wee bit edgy, aren't we? So we are. So, Vera McCaughey, good evening. How are you, Vera? How are you? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant. Really is. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. I've played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me, and I miss the wonder of your kiss. And how could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round, and I've played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me off. Here we go. So forget, folks, any requests you have. My dreams are shattered, don't you see? Now you no longer care for me, and I miss the wonder of your kiss. And how could you leave me here like this? Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round, and I played the game of love and lost. Stop the world and let me, stop the world and let me up. I'm tired of going round and round, and I played the game of love and lost. So stop the world and let me off. Stop the world and let me off. There you go. So, Sandy says, Sandy says, don't work too hard, Tony. That's where the first bar you'll come to. Oh, don't look too hard, don't look too hard. Desi the Gambler, if you please. Yes, I can manage to do that. I will indeed, with a heart and a half. Tell you better than that. We will. Just not exactly, but we will go that direction in 1 wee minute. I saw you staring at each other, saw your eyes begin to glow, and I could tell you once were lovers, but you ain't hiding nothing that I don't know. There's an old flame burning in your eyes. The tears can't drown and makeup can't disguise. That old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. You said it ended when they left you. You say your love for me is strong, but those old memories still upset you. Well, I might be a memory for too long, 'cause there's an old flame burning in your eyes. Tears can't drown and makeup can't disguise. Now that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. There's an old flame burning in your eyes. Tears can't drown and makeup can't disguise. That old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. Go. We Alabama song. So, did I repeat myself there? Sometimes you listen to it back again. Another time I would turn this all into an MP3, listen to it back as I'm driving, and then you say, do you know how much you repeat yourself, you idiot, for goodness sake? So. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler. We're both too tired to sleep. We took turns at staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us. He began to speak and he said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were, but the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind to say, see you're out of aces, for a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him a bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bombed a cigarette, then he asked me for a light. Then the night got deadly quiet. His face lost all expression. You're gonna play the game, boy. Learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, and then he faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. In his final words found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, and you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, and you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done. There you go, Sandy, there you go. That was just for yourself. Rabina Tyndall. Hi, Rabina. How are you doing? Good afternoon, everyone. Rabina's cleaning out the closets and came across Kenny Rogers. No, she was cleaning out the closets and she came across Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits on a tape cassette. Wow. Still have the tape player too. Absolutely brilliant, 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 brilliant. Remember whenever they had the 4-track tapes and then the latest thing out, oh, these 8-track tapes, they're absolutely amazing. But they didn't last. And then along come the CDs. Along with the CDs, there came a thing called a mini disc player, which was a wee small one in a cassette. So it was really, really good job, but it didn't last either. So it didn't. There was a lot of bands that were using them that we went for backing tracks, which was really, really good. So Kevin asked for something from over here for Easter. I think he actually asked for a ballad, which this isn't. This is far from a ballad. Well, it took a stroll down the old long walk, D-I-E-I-E. I met a little girl and we started to talk on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then that I'd be taking a whirl round the Salt Hill Prom with my Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down. D-I-E-I-E. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I hugged her hand and I took it for a whirl. That's how I lost my heart to a Galway girl. All alone, D-I-E-I-E, with a broken heart and a ticket home on a fine soft D-I-E. And I asked you now, tell me what would you do if her eyes were black and her hair was blue? So I traveled around, I've been all over this world, but boys, I ain't seen nothing from this Galway girl. says I don't look 104. Great to have you with us, Norman. Absolutely brilliant. I seen you go up to Europe and Felixstowe. I think that's where you said you were. Absolutely brilliant. Great to have you with us. Absolutely. Change of pace. And I love you so. People ask me how, and how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, but the night won't set me free. But I won't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirit free, and I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief, and once a page is read, all but life is dead. This is my belief. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, but the night won't set me free. But I won't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me. Phyllis Smith. Hi, Phyllis. How are you doing, Phyllis? How are you? What a lovely song. It's a super, super, super song, isn't it? It really, really is. It's a cracking song. Cracking, cracking song. Well, I see a bad moon rising, and I see there's trouble on the way, and I see the earthquakes and the lightning. I see a bad, bad time today. Don't go out tonight, it's bound to take your life, 'cause there's a bad moon on the rise. And I hear the hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. And I see the river overflowing. And I hear the voice of raging rude. Don't go out tonight, it's bound to take your life, 'cause there's a bad moon on the rise. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I know, Mary Lou, we'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. You passed me by one sunny day, flashed those big brown eyes my way. I knew I wanted you forevermore. Now I'm not one that gets around, where my feet stuck to the ground, though I never did meet you before. And I say hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. And I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou, goodbye, heart. And I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I've got a never-ending love for you. And after all this time of being alone, we can love one another, live for each other from now on. Feels so good I can hardly stand this never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I'd have a never-ending love for you. I've got a never-ending love for you. From now on, that's all I wanna do. From the first time we met, I knew I've got a never-ending love for you. I've got a never-ending love for you. There you go. Georgia Osborne. Hi, Georgia.
Hi,
How are
Georgia.
you doing?
Evening, folks.
This
That's
is
what I say.
This is
because
the boss lady. That's what it is.
There's too many to reply to.
Margaret Martin, how are you doing? Happy birthday to you. It's thanking you very, very much.
Can
Margaret. Thanking
I
you.
also mention my cousin Enler had a birthday this week.
Ah, yes. Happy birthday, Alan.
Happy birthday to Enler Mitchell, who lives in Glasgow.
Right.
Cousin of ours. I did actually see her not so long ago, so
Yes. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
going to do the wee song, and I was just thinking there, this wee song is nearly 50 years old. Think
Nearly-
about it.
Nearly as old as us. Nearly.
Nearly, we're just about in our 40s, aren't we?
Speak for yourself. I haven't
Well,
reached 40 yet.
you must be 38 then.
Ready? Yes, you're 2
This
years
wee
older than me.
song, it's a wee old ABBA song, and it's a lovely wee song. I tried it today and I thought, that's a nice wee song, going to do this.
Sandy McAleen says, there's the boss in now.
Of course, Sandy.
Kim Myers.
The
highest
boss.
down.
Make sure you say the boss.
The boss. The
The
boss.
boss.
Right. Sing for us, for goodness sake.
Don't know about that. I took one of them out. People. 1974 by ABBA. Where is the spring and the summer that once was yours and mine? Where did it go? I just don't know. But still my love for you will live forever. Hasta mañana till we meet again. Don't know when, don't know when. Darling, our love was much too strong to die. We'll find a way to face a new tomorrow. Hasta mañana, say we'll meet again. I can't do without you. Time to forget, send me a letter, say you forgive, sooner the better. Hasta mañana, baby. Hasta mañana, until then. Where is the dream die. We'll find a way to face a new tomorrow. Hasta mañana, say we'll meet again. I can't do without you. Time to forget, send me a letter, say forget, sooner the better. Hasta mañana, baby, hasta mañana, until then. Hasta mañana, say we'll meet again. I can't do without you. Time to forget, send me a letter, say you forget, sooner the better. Hasta mañana, baby, hasta mañana, until then.
1974. Wow.
Obviously by ABBA.
Obviously by ABBA.
Where are you going? What are you going?
Tony's shouting at you there.
Hello, Tony. Yes, Tony, I wrote down there you want a little old wine drinker, Desi.
There you go. I didn't.
He didn't pick up on that.
I didn't see it, Tony. I apologise. I didn't see it.
I picked up.
I do miss stuff going up and down. I do apologise. I can't see everything, but and then you worry about not seeing everything. For goodness' sake. So
Well, I've told you now.
okay, we'll do this here.
I'm not sure about this.
Oh, we'll give it a rattle.
Not a problem now.
Sunday morning up at the lark. Think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I got someone waiting for me. And when I see her, I know that I'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I say, my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing with you by my side. Let's take the car and we'll go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. We'll drive on and we'll follow the sun, making Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. And I say, my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Here we go. Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day. Say my beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh, my, it's a beautiful day.
folks, stay tuned because we have a superb video of Sophie coming up.
Certainly do.
We really do. Worth watching and worth staying tuned for.
Absolutely. Linda McLean, how are you doing? How are you and Ken? Great to see you looking in. Absolutely brilliant. And a very, very happy Easter to yourself. Morris McKillen, congratulations, Shades on your Shades. That's a new name for us. Congratulations, Shades, on your second 2-year anniversary. Thanking you very, very, very much. Thanking you very much.
I don't know how we got through 2 years, but we did.
Pauline Riddle, evening from Ballycarry. Congratulations on your second anniversary. Thank you very, very, very much, Pauline. Thanking you. Okay.
Mamie's looking for Sailor, so we'll have to write that down.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, we can manage to do something like that with a heart and a
sung,
half.
I think somebody requested a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure it was Margaret Martin or who. But I haven't sang this in a wee while, so it could go pear-shaped.
It'll not.
It probably will.
It's away.
I have to listen carefully. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry more. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, sailor, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend,
See, I told her she could do it. Absolutely. There was nobody had any doubt other than Sharon that she couldn't do it. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. So, Chucky White, good evening, good evening. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? So, Caroline McAllister, thanking you very, very much indeed. Thanking you very, very much indeed for your kind words. Maggie Britton,
Maggie,
request,
we're not
please.
sure about that song. I'm not sure what song you mean. Maybe it's a different title,
I
or
don't. I can't. I don't think I know. I don't even know the line from anywhere else. I don't, Maggie. But we will. We'll have a wee plunder through Google. So we will through the middle of the week here, and we'll have another. See if we can bring something up. So we will. William Martin. Good evening, William. How are you doing? How are you? Great to have you with us, William. She was called a scarlet woman by the people who would go to church and left me on the street. With no parents of my own, I never had a home, and an 18-year-old boy has got to eat. She found me outside one Sunday morning, taking money from a man I didn't know. She took me in and wiped away my childhood. A woman of the streets, this lady rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. She was a handsome woman, just 35, who was spoken to in town by very few. She managed a late evening business, like most of the town wish they could do. And I learned all the things that a man should know from a woman not approved of, I suppose. But she died knowing that I really loved her. Off Brights Bramble Bush I picked a rose. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. This bed of roses that I lay on, where I was taught to be a man. This bed of roses where I'm living is the only kind of love I understand. There you go. Sharon's writing, so she's writing down all the requests and all. So, Laura.
Laura is actually in Benidorm, and Gloria is actually in Salou.
Yes, I seen Gloria was in Salou. Laura Hagan, hi, this is Sharon from a sunny Benidorm.
I wish.
See these folks.
We need to get away, Desi. We definitely do. We haven't had a holiday since
I know
2019.
Yes, I know. Kevin Layler, Sharon, can you please sing, if you can, Mother of Mine for Lynn Kevin? Yes, Sharon is writing that down right now. Paulina, a massive thank you for a real electronic card. It was absolutely superb. I actually tried to download it. I could have put it up here behind us, and I couldn't get it done.
I wanted to
haven't
show
figured
it
out
off.
how to do it, and I wanted to show it to everybody. And it was from the SAS. Paulina's SAS is the
Shades Appreciation Society.
Absolutely superb. Paulina
Lovely.
came up with that, and it's absolutely brilliant.
No need whatsoever, but thank you so very, very, very much.
Absolutely, most definitely.
Goodman, she's in the way at Portrush. You'd be better
Right.
off in sunny
Better, you
Benidorm
would
or
be.
sunny Salou.
Phyllis Smith, can you sing You Needed Me? Yes, we can do that. So we can. Sharon's writing it down right now, Paulina. Paulina says, Lanzarote beckons you. There you go.
Aww.
There you go. Are you doing this here?
Maybe.
Well, I've sort of half.
I'm sort of forgetting here what I'm writing. You needed me.
You needed me.
Right. I'm writing songs in. Trying to keep ahead. It's on. Don't know, Des, it's on the iPad there.
All right, I didn't know it was. Didn't know it was. I just seen this here and I thought it was.
On the iPad.
Right.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah. This will be a hit or miss. So I'll sing this for you, way.
A song called Island of Dreams.
Lovely wee song. Well, I wander the streets and the gay crowded places, trying to forget you, but somehow it seems that my thoughts ever stray to last sweet embraces over the sea on the island of dreams. High in the sky is a bird on a wing. Please carry me with you, far, far away from the mad rushing crowd. Oh, please carry me with you again. I will wander where memories unfold me. There on a beautiful island of dreams. High in the sky is a bird on a wing. Please carry me with you, far, far away from the mad rushing crowd. Please carry me with you again. I would wonder where memories unfold me. There on the beautiful island of dreams, far, far away on the island of dreams.
Well done, well done. Did you notice that one of us made a mistake in the middle of it, did you?
You did.
And it wasn't Sharon.
I tried not to hear it.
As we do, as we do.
Wouldn't be normal if we didn't.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Going?
I'm going to hear because we've got a request for that, so we have.
Right. Take that out.
Okay, Eleanor had asked for the speed of.
Roberta Hill.
Roberta had asked for the speed of the sound of loneliness. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small.
Feeling small.
You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all.
Yes, you do.
So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with fever I got a worried and a jealous mind. And how can a love that lasts forever get left so far behind? So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the sound of the speed of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow to cross the evil line today. And how can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? So what in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world has come over you? And what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Be on the run. There you go. So, right. What did I say? Right. So, I was trying to find the next song, so I was. And Phyllis asked us for this week's song. I'll try and stay on top of the requests. I'll try to. Wee song called You Needed Me. I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and helped me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost You took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my life back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again and face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. There you are. That was for Phyllis. That was for Phyllis. So, Paulina, thank you very, very much indeed. Thanking you. Sharon says, stay tuned for a spectacular video from our Sophie. Absolutely, from our awesome niece, Sophie. She's playing in Sweet Charity. As I got that right? Probably not. And it's a song from it. Maggie Britton, thank you very, very much. Thanking you. Okay. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those sighs, and I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though I've seen you flying. You need a halo, even though you're crying. Don't think I like it, knowing that is true. Things they're saying about the things you do. You are no, you're my lover, you're my angel. You're my lover, you're my angel. And I still want you. God only knows just why, 'cause you are no angel when all you do is lie. And I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, though you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you use those sighs, and I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel, oh, you've got those blue eyes, but there is some magic the way you used to sighs, and I still want you. God only knows just why. You are no angel when all you do is lie. You are no angel when all you do is lie. There you go. So, Robert and Arlene Wasson, how are you doing? Great to have you with us. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. Yvonne Ash, good evening from Antrim. You're more than welcome. Great to have you with us, Yvonne. Absolutely brilliant to have you with us. If I have missed anything, I do apologise. I really do apologise. Phyllis Smith.
Anne Murray, fantastic singer.
Absolutely, she really, really is. Absolutely, it's no problem. It's a pleasure. So it's an absolute pleasure. So, right. Paulina, thanking you very much. Right, 40 Shades of Green.
This is for Roberta. I think, I'm not sure where. No, she's in Spain at the minute too. Flip's sake. Just wish we were there in the heat. But lovely, by heaven. Wouldn't have to wear socks.
But then
My feet would be warm.
one thing about Spain,
What? I would never want to come
it doesn't
home.
have 40 shades of green.
But I don't care.
40 shades of brown and burnt.
I don't care. Hello, Johnny. I close my eyes and picture the emerald of the sea. From the fishing boats at Bingo to the shores of Donaghadee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadow and their 40 shades of green. Most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. Most of all, I miss her lips, as soft as ivory down. Again, I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is as sweet as Shalimar and the 40 shades of green. I wish that I could spend an hour Dublin's church surf. I'd love to watch the farmers drain the bogs and spade the turf, to see again the thatching of the straw the woman gleaned. I'd walk from Cork to Law to see the 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. Most of all, I miss her lips, soft as cider down. See again that gin of the straw the woman gleaned, where the breeze is as sweet as Shalimar and the 40 shades of green, where the breeze is as sweet as Shalimar and the 40 shades of green. I had the improvise there
I've
because
seen that.
I didn't know where I was going.
Sort of, I was following you a minute.
The
and then
bad,
I
the
lost you.
tempered man's on me.
Yes, Johnny, how you doing? How you
Johnny,
doing?
well
Great-
done to your son last weekend.
Yes, great performance last week.
Happy days.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you remember last week, I had spoke to you about our local darts store.
Yes,
So I
again.
did.
Neil Duff.
who is now a world champion. Absolutely, and absolutely brilliant, Neil. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations from all of us to yourself. Brilliant. So, you see, and then there was another good gentleman. He says, we may have 2 world champions from our Ballyclare area this year. Maybe so. It could be young Jonathan. Absolutely.
Johnny, of course. Johnny,
Absolutely.
we're all rooting for him.
Absolutely.
110%.
Of course we are.
Galway Shawl Desert, that's not one we do, Tony.
No,
we used to do it
a
years
long time ago.
but never did do it lately.
We couldn't get it wrapped around our shoulders at all.
I couldn't get it wrapped around mine. It was too small. Oh dear. Oh. Sure, if you don't laugh, you cry. I don't even know if I sing this. I don't.
Smile, an everlasting smile. Smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, but I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. And I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. La 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 la. La 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 la. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, words are all I have to take your heart away.
Many thanks, Andrea, to my neighbour up the road who gets me drunk and sends me home drunk.
Phyllis says she watched the dart. It was nail biting. It really was, wasn't it? It really was.
Do you do
So,
it?
Andrea,
Walk the
how
line?
you
No,
doing,
you
Andrea? Tony, don't do walk the line.
You still have to
the
do a
other-
little wine drinker for Tony. So
Yes,
that's
yes,
it.
we'll do that in a wee minute
This
or two.
is for Kevin. Kevin hasn't sung this wee song as long time. Neil Reid sang it. Again, don't think I've sung it as wee while. And Dizzy can't find it. We found it. That's not. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Mother, no, you know, gave to me all of my life to do as I please. mother, sweet mother of mine. Mother of mine, when I was young, you showed me the right way. Things had to be done. Without your love, where would I be? Mother, sweet mother of mine. You gave to me such happiness, much more than words can say. I pray to the Lord that He may bless you every night and every day. Mother of mine, now I am grown and I can walk straight all on my own. I'd like to give you what you gave to me. Mother, sweet mother of mine. You gave to me such happiness, much more than words can say. I pray to the Lord that He may bless you every night and every day. Mother of mine, now I'm grown and I can walk straight all on my own. I'd like to give you what you gave to me. Mother, sweet mother of mine. Mother, sweet mother of mine. You know, folks, if I turn out to be half the person my mother is, I will be overwhelmed. Desi, right or wrong?
Absolutely. There's not very many men can say about their mother-in-laws what I can say. Violet is absolutely amazing, so she is. She really is.
Tony Campbell's putting up a whole lot of things.
Yes, we can do that. That's one we can do, Tony. That's
and
one.
Mummy loves that wee song, Beautiful Noise, too, but she's not on tonight. Where are you going?
Go to the Union there.
Right.
Two horses were trotting, they pranced and they ran. Each one was commanded by a cavalryman. Two horses stood grazing where their dead riders lay. A Union married a Confederate grain. They nozzled each other as they teased and had fun. They bathed in a warm ray of the old southern sun. no more senseless order for them to obey. So they acted like lovers, despair and disgrace. Here we go. Now these are such sad times that we're all living in. For killing your brother is the mightiest sin. How happy we'd be if we acted away of the Union bearing the Confederate grave. Sandy, I think that's the two wise men rather than the two heroes. Horses were trodden, they pranced and they ran. Each one was commanded by a cavalryman. Two horses stood grazing where their dead riders lay. A Union bearing a Confederate grave. There you go. So, right, Tony, thanking you very, very much. Jockey White, do you know Cheating Heart?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yes, we can manage to do that. So
Maybe.
we can.
That's a no.
Depends how
Maybe.
long you're staying in work for this time, Chucky, because you know you only come for an odd day and then you go on holiday
It's
for
on
4 days and then you
keyboard.
come back for another week. So you do, you know. So
And tell Chucky he needs to learn how to spell cheating.
aye, there you go. thought you had bad eyesight. Roberta Hill, thank you. You haven't missed a lot in
Roberta,
Spain.
I would be over the moon to be in Spain.
The
to be
worst
honest.
winter in 80 years.
Oh dear,
Goodness
oh
sake.
dear, oh dear.
Sharon's old enough to remember.
I don't
that.
care.
Remember the last one that was as bad as that?
Excuse me.
Right, where are you going? This year?
You've a whole lot to do because you've that to do, that to do.
Well, tell me what that to do is.
Little wine, beautiful eyes. Good-hearted woman. Bad-tempered man.
Right. Well, I'm praying for the rain in California, so the grapes can grow, we can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I asked the man behind the bar to play the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. And when they ask, who's that fool in the corner crying, I say it's little old wine drinker me. Well, I arrived here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on the train. So I guess I'll take a job here and forget her. For in any town, a broken heart's just the same. I asked the man behind the bar to play the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. And when they ask, who's that fool in the corner crying, I said, it's little old wine drinker me. It's little old wine drinker me. There you go. Thank you very much, Linda. Thanking you. So Chucky says he deserves 2 weeks off, for he's been in work all of last week. He was there every
Chucky
day.
has been on a cruise and everywhere. He's been in
That's what I
Scotland
say. He
and
comes
everything.
into work for a week and then takes a fortnight off, and then
He's doing another fortnight
aye.
off.
And
'cause
then,
he's
then
on
come
holiday.
July, he'll have no holidays left, and he'll wonder why.
Chucky was in Barcelona. Yes. Oh dear. He said it was rained all day in Barcelona. I don't even care if it rained in Barcelona. I just want to be there. Right, that's on the keyboard. I need to bring it down 3.
Okay.
So Chucky, I'm going to do this song for you. Your CHEETING. I haven't done it as a long time, so we'll see how it goes. And then we'll maybe go to videos soon.
Yes, we'll go to videos after this. Sandy, we will do
Looking for
Penny
Penny
Arcade.
Arcade.
Yep.
You got the gamble, he's looking Penny Arcade now. Oh dear, what have you done?
Sorry, my phone just waved at me to say, I'm out of power, I'm out of power.
Right, I didn't write Penny Arcade down, so
Right.
go for it. Men's 3. Long time since I sang this. Your cheating heart will make you weep. When you cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when the tears come down like falling rain. You toss around and you call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Yes, your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will find someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Yes, your cheating heart will tell on you when the tears come down like falling rain. You toss around and you call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Yes, your cheating heart will tell on you. Sang that?
Yes, it really is. It is a very, very long time. So, Kevin reckons he's having problems with a bit of lagging here. So what the other folks have been saying, Kevin, is if you push your pause button for a couple of seconds and then come back in again, apparently it does away with the lag. Mary McBride, hi folks, switched on my laptop and it was being updated. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Once that was complete, they decided to clean up the system. Couldn't get it turned on until now. I really do hope that's shocking. And actually, I would say that other people cannot actually see that because for some reason it has picked it up as being one with bad words on it. And I don't know why, because there's no bad words in it, Mary. But nevertheless, so I've been through the whole thing, and I've a lot of unpleasant words that people cannot type, basically. So, and it just offers me, do you want to push the ban button, and that would ban them. But I'm not be doing that on you, Mary. For goodness sake, you would come over that hill, and for goodness sake, you would come down the other side like a train. So, right, we are going to go to, this is our Linda.
Here's an old time waltz this time, and it's one called The Bright Silvery Light of the Moon. I was strolling down the glen when I spied a fine young man. He was asking a favor of the moon. His thoughts and mine were young, and yet we were as one, 'neath the bright silvery light of the moon. Oh, shine on silvery light, shine on through the night. The nightingales were singing their sweet song. But there's not a time so sweet as when true lovers meet, 'neath the bright silvery light of the moon. He gave to me a ring, we named our wedding day. We were going to be married very soon. once again, a big thank you to Dave Lee for his backing. Thank you.
There you go. That's our Linda. So it is. That's our Linda. Here, it's all like that. So you did, because there's a lot of comments come in there for Linda. Thank you very, very much, Linda. Absolutely brilliant. Thanking you. So, we're going to go to Sophie soon, just not yet. First of all, you have to listen, because what's that? That's a beautiful noise. This for Tony. What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. It's a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. It's a beautiful noise going on everywhere, like the clickety-clack of a train on a track. It's got rhythm to spare. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it fits me so well, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise coming up from the park. It's the song of the kids, and it plays until dark. It's the song of the cars on their furious flight. And there's even romance in the way that they dance in the beat of the light. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise. It's a beautiful noise, made of joy and of strife, like the symphony played by the passing parade. It's the music of life. It's a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it makes me feel good, like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise coming into my room, and it's begging for me just to give it a tune. There you go. Okay, there's our David.
Okay, folks, here's a wee Nathan Carter number for you. Does the good times go? the good times go? Where does the good times go? Yes, where does the good times go? Where does the rain go? Where does the good times go? Where does the good times go? It's where does the good times go? Where does the rain go? Where does the good times go? Where does the good times go? Where does the good times go?
There you go. That's our David. That's a cracking beaty wee number. Absolutely brilliant, David. Well done. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. Okay. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down Main Street. 'Cause we like living right and being free. We don't make a party out of loving, but we like holding hands and pitching wood. And we don't let our hair grow long and shaggy, like the hippies down in San Francisco do. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at Courthouse. And white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus, and the kids here still respect the college dean. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee, and we don't take our trips on LSD. And we don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street, 'cause we like living right, being free. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the Courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Here we go. Stephen O'Keefe from Muskogee, place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse in Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. There you go. So, we better okay for Muskogee's hard to beat, isn't it? Okay, Sophie time. This is our Sophie. So, Beaver Studio Theatre, they have. She will be playing Sweet Charity at Beaver Studio Theatre on May the 20th and the 21st. There is you'll see a link to both venues in a wee minute, so you will. And also from the Fort William Musical Society, she's at Theatre at the Mill, and that's on Thursday the 28th until Saturday the 30th of April, and that's at 30th and Mill. This is one of the songs, and you'll see the promotion pictures and stuff. This is one of the songs which Sophie will be singing at them performances.
If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I'd like those stumble bums to see for a fact the kind of top drawer first-rate chums I attract. All I can say is, wow, we look at where I am. Tonight I landed, pow, right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, my little dusty group traipsing round this $1 million chicken coop, I'd hear those thrift shop cats say, brother, get her, draped on a bedspread made from 3 kinds of fur. All I can say is, wow, wait till the riff and raff see just exactly how he signed his autograph. What a build-up, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, alone with Mr. V, who's waiting on me like he was a maitre d', I'd hear my buddy saying, crazy what gives, tonight she's living like the other half lives. To think the highest brow, which I must say is he, should pick the lowest brow, which there's no doubt is me. What a step up, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. They'd never believe it. They'd never believe it. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now.
There you go. Our amazing Sophie. And that absolutely superb. The actual photo of Sophie over the piano with her, that is actually Sophie's new hairstyle. So it is. She just got that done after we recorded 6 songs, for goodness sake. So and it's absolutely amazing. She is absolutely amazing. Thank you very, very much for all your kind comments for Linda, for David, and for Sophie. Thanking you. And if by chance you are able to go, any of you is able to go and see her, like, go and see it, absolutely. So Sharon has told me that I'm going twice. So there you go. I'll let you know how good it was. So well. but how old do you think I am, he asked. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. Sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down, when this old gray black gentleman was cleaning up the line. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and he opened up his mind on old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world that's worth a solitary time, except old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said women think about themselves when men folks ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, I tried it all when I was young and in my prime, but now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes, and God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen and I copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day. I left for my room, he was picking up my change. That night I dreamt in peaceful sleep of a shady summertime and old dogs and children and watermelon wine. There you go. You can thank Shirley and Rodney for that, for me actually even doing that wee song, for us actually doing that wee song, because Shirley suggested it to me, and it's a super song. So it's Shirley that needs the big round of applause, not me, for goodness sake.
P.S. folks, you won't be disappointed if you go to see Sophie. We can 100% guarantee that. Right or wrong? Mm-hmm. This wee song is for Mimi. And somebody else actually has requested, I'm not sure who. But again, Big Brother David playing the backing track here, so.
Chucky, Maggie, thank you very, very much indeed. Okay, Sailor.
Mum was watching, Mum would love this wee song. Means a lot to her. Sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home. Say to me, as you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you, in Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam. To the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me. Not a problem, Amy? Just wish Mum was watching tonight. She would love this wee song. It definitely means a lot to her, for she lost her elder brother. Second the World War, he was a sailor and was on a ship, HMS Repulse, sank by the Japanese. So sailor, stop your roaming. Sailor, leave the sea. Sailor, when the tide turns, come home safe to me. As you sail across the sea, all my love is there beside you, in Capri or Amsterdam, Honolulu or Siam. To the harbor of my heart I will send my love to guide you. As I call across the sea, come home to me. As I call across the sea, come home to me. Unfortunately, my mum's brother didn't come home. He was lost at sea. And the 10th of December, 1941.
41.
So, means a lot to Mum, that wee song. She's not on with us tonight, so, but that's why that song means so much to her.
Jessica Lopez. Hi, Jessica.
Hello,
How are you
Jessica.
doing? How are you? How are you? Look at Linda.
What's Linda wrote? Linda, go away. That's a bad subject at the minute, to be honest. Ah, dear, oh. Right. This is for the bad-tempered
A
man.
long time forgotten, her dreams that just fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains of the bad times and the bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. Here we go. 'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman in love with a good-timing man. Oh yeah. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Oh yeah, 'cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man. I'll turn your mic off. He likes the nightlife, the lights, and his good time and friends. Lord, when the party's all over, she welcome him back home again. Lord knows she don't understand it, but she does the best that she can. Oh, she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man. You lost it. She's a bad-tempered woman in love with her good time and man.
Sorry, Sandra, I'm singing for you.
She loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. 'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man.
I got it wrong.
She's a bad-tempered woman in love with her good time and man. Oh yeah. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways she don't understand. Alright. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. 'Cause she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man.
I got it right.
Yes, she's a bad-tempered woman who loves her good time and man. Shibby-dibby-dibby-dibby-dee,
Sandra, I'm singing for you and Desi's singing for Johnny. It's just
There
not,
you go, there you
just
go.
not happening.
Sure, it's a bit of fun. Bit of fun.
We'll maybe go with that. Nope. Just can't get through my head. You love another one instead. To make myself believe we're really through. I'm walking up and down the hall, talking to a silent wall. I lose my mind before I'm over you. Think I've almost lost my mind. Think about you all the time.
Going crazy, yes I know.
And I know how far to go. The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you. Keep your letters, I should burn. I wear your ring, I should return. There's a million foolish things I do. Makes me cry, but you would laugh to know I kiss your photograph. I lose my mind before I'm over you.
I think I've almost lost my mind. I think about you all the time. Going crazy, yes I know. And I know how far to go.
The way you treat me is a shame, but I'll keep loving you the same. I'll lose my mind before I'm over you.
There you go. So, right. And Jessica's talking about the weather in Durban, but Johannesburg is okay. And I think that's what you're talking about. Linda Wright, Love Before I'm Over You, Sharon. One of your best songs. But I would still like to hear the Queen of the Silver Doll.
That's a bad subject, Linda. Bad subject. Jesse, do it.
Okay, we're
Just
asked
do
for
it.
Penny Arcade. Do it after this.
You reckon? This is for Sunday.
A light shone in the night, somewhere ahead. Blue turned into green, then it was red. And stirring the night, light music played. The light I saw in the night was a penny arcade. So step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade.
Penny Arcade.
Just ring the bell on a big bag of tin, and you'll make all the coloured lights cascade, and music play in the penny arcade. Oh yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. First I thought it a dream that I was in, lost in a sea of glass and tea. But no, so dipping my hand in the back of my jeans, I grabbed a handful of coins to feed the machine. So step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade. Just ring the bell on a big bag of tin, and you'll make all the coloured lights cascade, and music play in the penny arcade. Oh yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last dime. Step up and play, each machine seemed to say, as I walked round and round the penny arcade.
Penny Arcade.
Just ring the bell on a big bag of tin, and you'll make all the coloured lights cascade, and music play in the penny arcade. Yes, it played and it played all the time. Roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last, roll up and spend your last dime. There you go, that was for Sandy, so it was. Kim, thanking you very, very much indeed. Monica Fennell, hi Monica, how are you? Are you on holiday, Monica? Everybody else is on holiday. Are you down in Newcastle?
We should
Are you stuck at home the same as the rest of us?
I want to be somewhere warm in the Med.
In the Med?
Yeah.
I know
Not in the meadow.
David can play in the mood, but I don't know about in the Med.
In the Med.
Jeanette, Chucky, Kim, thank you very, very much indeed. Thanking you. No problem, Sandy. Maggie, thank you. So, Sam Gurley, evening Desi and Sharon, see it's family. Sorry, I'm just tuning in, but I was out with my daughter for her birthday. It was yesterday. She was 19.
Happy birthday to your daughter,
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Absolutely happy birthday. I hope you've had a great meal. Yes, absolutely. I hope she paid, Sam. I hope she paid the bill. Like.
Sam needs to pay it. Needn't be her.
You wouldn't know. So, right. So, okay, this year.
We're going to go with. We song Jerry Keane sang, and I grew to love it. I think I've done it now 3 weeks in a row. Maybe I have to stop doing it.
Ready?
No, never am ready. How many teardrops have I cried over you? A million and one tears, a million and two. How a million and two. Loving you, darling, while I thought you loved me only, but you were just fooling, and the fool was fooling was me. How many sweet dreams will never come true? A million and one dreams, a million and two. Loving you, darling, while I thought you loved me only, but you were just fooling, and the fool was fooling was me. How many sweet dreams will never come true? A million and one dreams, a million and two. A million and one dreams, a million and
Absolutely brilliant. Brian Montgomery, could you please sing "No One Stands Alone"? Monica would love to be somewhere sunny, but unfortunately,
So would I,
Newcastle
Monica.
is freezing.
He won't take me. Flip me.
I keep trying to sneak away out, but without
Does
her,
it? I send you to golf every week, hoping that you'll take me on a
Uh-huh.
blanket holiday.
I try to get away in the airport on my own, and then like say, Sharon's ringing me up. She says, "You can't go anywhere. I've got your passport."
Excuse me. Desi said, I always say I want to go to Spain. Desi says he's going to the airport to make sure I get on the plane. He's going to wave bye-bye at me. Right, Linda, this is a bad subject, this song. Because apparently Desi hasn't learnt, and I didn't even get a chance to learn it.
Apparently, this is not a song for a man to sing.
It didn't say that.
No, but that was also part
Right,
of it.
go with it. I haven't even practiced this with you at all. So
There's nothing like a lot of pressure on now. So there's
I-
not- Linda, see what you're doing. For goodness sake.
I'm going to make a Horlicks of it on purpose, just for badness. Because
We'll let the folks decide.
no, I'm going to make a Horlicks of it.
I'd turn her mic off.
I'm going to sing off tune. Well, I can sing. I sing off tune anyway, so it doesn't matter.
She arrives in all her splendor each night at 9 o'clock. Her chariot is a crosstown bus, stops right round the block. Now the old piano minstrel plays a tune as she walks in. The queen of the silver dollar's home again. She's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. And now the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. Now the royal dress is satin, it's shaggy and it's torn. Her royal jewels are rhinestones, her shoes are scuffed and worn. Of the many roads she's traveled and all places she has been, they're gonna look at her and they say, God save the queen. She's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass, and a bar stool is her throne. And now the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, and see which one will take the queen queen of the silver dollar home. Now the queen of the silver dollar is not as haughty as she seems. She once was an ordinary girl with ordinary dreams. Till I found her and I won her and I brought her to this world. Yes, I'm the one who made a queen of a simple country girl. 'Cause she's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass and a bar stool is her throne. And now the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home.
We've never sang this together before. First time for everything. Fortunately, it's life that we're trying it.
She's a queen of the silver dollar. She rules a smoky kingdom. Her scepter is a wine glass and her bar stool is her throne. And now the jesters gather round her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home. And the jesters flock around her, trying to win her favor, to see which one will take the queen of the silver dollar home.
Weird.
There you go. So,
Linda's looking forward to hearing my version.
dear oh. There you go, Linda. That was it. So,
And we never, I didn't even practice
no,
it with
no,
you
you
at
hadn't
all.
even heard me doing it, for goodness sake.
I didn't hear you sing it around.
No, it's all.
So I might do this and then let you do a couple and then disappear.
What are you doing, or what are you doing?
There. No
Catchy wee number, that one. I think it was. Thank you very much, Brian.
I still think my mic's off. My mic's off. I still think it's a female song.
There you go. Monica says to forget me that you and her are off to Malaga. There you go. Thank you very much, Paulina. Thank you.
I'd go to Malaga, no problem. I want to go southeast Spain. Southeast, is that right? No, southeast. Down below Murcia, to the right hand side somewhere.
Okay.
Go. This wee song somebody requested earlier. We Elvis song. It's a lovely wee song.
Linda McGuckin. Hi, Linda. How you
Hello,
doing?
Linda. Long time no see, no hear. Lovely wee song. Once I stood in the night with my head bowed low in the darkness as black as could be, and my heart felt alone, and I cried, oh Lord, don't hide your face from me. Hold my hand all the way, every hour, every day, from here to the grave. Oh Lord, take my hand, let me stand where no one stands alone. Like a king, I may live in a palace so tall, with good riches wee song, that.
Super song. You do such a great job on it too. You really, really do. Paulina, raising my glass to Sharon and Desi for all the wonderful entertainment they have
Paulina.
selflessly given over the past years. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed. A huge thank you to David, Sophie and Linda. Absolutely.
It would be
absolutely.
lovely to meet up with you, Paulina. Maybe someday we'll get to Lanzarote if he takes me.
that would be great. Linda McGuckin, could you please do Together
Don't
Again? It's
do
not a song
that.
do.
Raylan and
Linda.
Thurman and Beg to sing that.
Yeah.
But that's something we will
know
look
the
at.
song, but no, it's not something we have.
Seven Spanish Angels, Rabina.
Rabina, Seven Spanish
You do
Angels.
something, I will just-
Irene Roderick, how you doing? Great to have you with us, Irene. Congratulations on entertaining us for the past 2 years. Been fabulous. And at the start, very, very much appreciate it. Absolutely. Thanking you very, very much indeed. Internet is totally horrendous today. That's not so good.
It's intermittent here in the kitchen too, so it is, to be
I
honest.
think what you might find, there's so many, with Good Friday, there's so many possibly kids on the internet that wouldn't normally be on it. Or songs. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But if it's overloaded, that's what can happen.
You're doing that for Jessica.
Yes. This is for Jessica. You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Here we go. Would you love me so? Can't you feel it when we touch? Oh, I will never let you go. I love you oh so much. Dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't you give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Oh, won't you save the last dance for me? There you go. So, I've got, I probably said to you before, and I've got about 3 different versions of that, and they all go differently as far as the words goes. So I got lost in the middle of that one because I've got the 2 pages open, and the one I'm singing is here, and the next one is here, and I was reading the wrong one. So apologies. Right. I shall try. I've got a wee song in my head that I would like to try. And I know this is a wee favourite of some of you. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, clouds high over the rainbow makes all your dreams come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, or somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I? I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than we'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, or somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can I? Oh, Praise God. Praise God. So, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Sam says the councillors all give themselves a raise. I was like before the rest of us, so, you know. So, yes, we were asked to do 7 Spanish Angels.
I think it was Rowena asked for it, is it?
This is for Rowena.
And also for the baptism plan.
Of course it is. She looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me, that I can make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Praise God. Thank you very much. Thanking you very much. Norman Falls, excellent duo. Both
Lovely
sound
to see
brilliant.
you.
Norman, great to see you. Great to have you with us.
Norman
Absolutely
is
brilliant.
actually
Hopefully
my
Diana's keeping well.
My niece's husband.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I think
so.
we need to do a wee gospel song
Yes, of course you do. Of course you
and
do.
a couple to finish after that.
Yep.
We always like to put a wee gospel song in.
Okay. So, Irene, Beautiful. Never heard this song until Johnny requested it a few years ago.
You mean the bad-tempered man?
Yes, that's who she means. Chucky, Paulina, thank you very, very, very much indeed.
Wee gospel song and then a couple to finish, I think, for our 2-year anniversary. And I think we might be here next week, are we? Probably.
No doubt, no doubt. Yes, we will. Of course we will. I even fixed the living room clock to the right time this week.
All right.
So.
I didn't even notice.
Okay.
Wee gospel song. I always like to throw a wee gospel number in. I love this wee song. God sent his son. They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear has gone. Because I know he holds the future. Life is worth the living just because he lives. How sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and joy he gives, but greater still the calm assurance this child can face uncertain think that's a lovely wee gospel.
It's a super song. It's a super song.
Lovely
A
wee
nicer
gospel.
backing track would be better, but it's very, very nice. It's a
I
super
think
song.
backing track's not bad.
So, right.
Where you go?
This is us nearly there, folks.
Wee Alabama song that we both like.
It's her first night on the town. She was just 18. Lady down love and out of hopes and dreams. The ties that once bound her now are blown away. She's like a baby just learning how to play. She never thought that love could ever end so soon. Her mind drifts back in time to a midsummer moon. When he asked her to marry, she gladly said okay. And a woman came to be from the girl of yesterday. Now she's a lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Now I know this lady that's down on her love, 'cause I used to hold her and have that special touch. Then work took me away from home late at night. I wasn't there when she turned out the light. Then both of us got lonely and I gave in to lust. She just couldn't live with a man she couldn't trust. Now she's the lady down on love. She needs somebody to gently pick her up. She's got her freedom, but she'd rather be bound to a man who'd love her and never let her down. Now she's the lady down on love. There you go, folks. I was going for
No,
the other one. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Okay, LM. Sharon has whispered a song in my ear we need to do. I was nearly going to finish. So I was.
Do this and then we finish.
Okay.
After 2 years,
After 2 years, yes.
and we're still
So,
here.
Chucky White, thanks both to Desi and Sharon once again. I love this show. May all your eggs
I
be
know,
chocolate
Chucky,
ones.
you did request. I hope they are chocolate. Does I didn't even get an egg from you?
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I brought you home 2 eggs. They're sitting
Oh,
on the
for
table.
fuck's sake. They were from your mayor or something at work.
The Lord Mayor got us all Easter eggs. Thank you very much, Mr. Lord Mayor. Thanking you.
He brought me home 2 wee tiny cream eggs.
It's the thought that counts.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
We sung Chucky Aslan. I love it. So love it.
Hands that are strong but wrinkled, doing work that never gets done, and hair that's lost some of the beauty by too many hours in the sun. Eyes that show some disappointment, and there's been quite a lot in her life, 'cause she's the foundation I lean on. My woman, my woman, my wife. Every day has been uphill. We climb, but we can't reach the top. I'm weak and I'm easily discouraged. She just smiles when I wanna stop, and lips that are weary but gentle, with love that starts my life. A saint in a dress made of gingham, my woman, my woman, my wife. And two little babies were born in the spring, but died when the winter was new. And I lost control of my mind and my soul, but my woman's love carried us through. When she reaches that river, Lord, you know what she's worth. And gave her that mansion up yonder, 'cause she's been through hell here on earth. Give her my share of heaven, if I've earned any here in this life. 'Cause God, I believe she deserves it. My woman, my woman, my wife.
That's me. That's me.
There you go, folks. Right, are you going to do your wee announcement for Sophie?
Yes. Don't forget, folks, Sweet Charity. Sophie is playing Sweet Charity in Theatre at the Mill, Thursday the 28th of April to Saturday the 30th of April, and also in the Beaver Studio Theatre from May the 20th to 21st. There's a link to both venues on Fort William Musical Society on Facebook. Also, if you click on my Facebook page, I actually have a link to it too. So please support her.
Absolutely.
End of 2 years, dear.
Absolutely. Never did we think when we looked into the iPad and says, "Is it working?" Yes, it's working. It's not working.
A lot of words not.
It's the end of a perfect day, and Friday night was shades. You supported us all the way, and what a difference you have made. hope we help to ease your mind throughout this weary time in all Shangri-La. This is all we have to give. There's just sadness in the news. We may never love again without these covered blues. It's our pleasure once again. A warm welcome will remain in all Shangri-La. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memories. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La.
Hard to believe, Desert?
It's absolutely hard to credit. It's 2 years and we have such a faithful following as we do have. We don't have a massive following, it doesn't matter. But our main thing is if we have touched some of your lives, if some of you just sitting lonely in the house and listening to us and we've brightened up your Friday night, that makes it all worthwhile. So it does.
Without you, there would be no us.
Absolutely, absolutely. A big thank you to Linda, to David and Sophie who faithfully every week supplying new videos, etc., when they're able to. Absolutely, you know, so. Tonight the songs we share stay in our memories. The wheel of heaven turns above us endlessly. We welcome all the friends we've made from all corners of the world to all Shangri-La, to all Shangri-La, to all Shangri-La. Okay, folks, there you go. Some of you commented a wee while ago. Norman itself was commented on the scroll across the screen, and it does, from ourselves, it really does mean a lot to us. Anne Doherty, hi Anne. Thanks for another great night, Daisy and Sharon, for the last 2 years. It's been much appreciated from Billy and I. Thank you very, very much. Everyone, thank you very, very much. So very much for all your kind comments tonight on your, and whatever.
All the gifts, whatever.
Absolutely, most definitely.
Definitely, very much appreciate it.
Very much appreciate it. The one person who I should have thanked earlier on, and I didn't, was Joel. Thank you very much. Without Joel has been, he's been the mastermind behind all the computer bits. You know. I've learned this amount I have learned of Joel. Joel has been amazing, so he has. So from Sharon and myself and all the Shades family, a very, very, very good night. Thank you.
Good night, folks. Take care. Stay safe.